Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back with another SnowRunner mod review, and today we're checking out the KAIZEN World Roamer by Max Mike M181 edition. The M181 series of vehicles are, one of my favorites. You guys know that, but it's been a long time since we reviewed any. Although I have left Puppy's Discord, and I will not be reviewing any more of his mods. This one in particular by Max Mike popped up on Mod.io, and it just looked awesome. Now, I believe, and I could be wrong here, this model was custom built by him. I mean, there's a lot of custom stuff on it, so I don't know to what extent, but it just looks awesome, sounds awesome, and I'm excited to see what it can do. As always, M181 trucks do come with a lot of attachments, like this roof rack with these LED roof rack lights. Let's actually turn them off for now. We're going to get to check them out at nighttime later. And the bed of this truck looks pretty badass. So anyways, we got repair parts, we got extra fuel, we got everything we need, and we got quasi studded tires, which I've missed tremendously. But you know what to do, guys. Do me a huge favor, drop a like on the video, make sure you sub to the channel. We're gonna put this through the torture test. This week is the final week of videos being filmed in Northport, Alaska, and the torture test, as we move on to Wisconsin and do some more gameplay videos, contract walkthroughs, etc. But as always, guys, make sure you drop a like and sub. Alright, it has been a long time since we checked out an M181 edition mod, and I saw this KAIZEN World Roamer by Max Mike, and it just made sense. So we're going to customize this up and see what we got for options. Alright, so we have the KR135T, AZOF AM4V146, AZOF AM4V160, and the AZOF AM4V200 Turbo. The descriptions are really nice. I like it. So for the engine that we're going to choose today, the turbo, the description says a bored and stroked version of the 4V160. This fully built engine has also been turbocharged and intercooled for maximum performance at the cost of some fuel economy. We've got the crawler box, custom off-road performance transmission, tuned custom suspension, tires. We got all kinds of tires. Good to see some quasis in here. My favorites. And, of course, we're going to have to go with the studded super singles. They are still in Alaska. Autonomous Scout Plus. We're going to go with the tall front-facing snorkel and frame add-ons. We got trunk repair supplies, utility mount, spare wheel, trunk repair supplies again, and a spare wheel. I think what we're probably going to go with is a trunk repair supplies. Rooftop, we can add a beacon, a roof rack, roof fog lights. Alright, this is the ultimate roof rack. Let's go with this. We had to lose the snorkel in the process, add the angled with beacons. We got the quasi rim, and that's it. We're ready to pull this bad boy out and see what it can do. And we know how picky I am on interiors. It is kind of cool to see this pretty much done. The interior kind of looks like a newer Tacoma to me. I could be wrong here. And the exterior looks like an older Tacoma to me a little bit, and I could be wrong there as well. Not entirely sure. But let's see what it can do. So the sounds seem pretty cool. Not OP, not underpowered. They seem balanced. The sounds just seem right for this truck. I actually cannot believe the difference it is to run on quasis. After not running on them so long, I'm taking turns like a whole different way now. This is crazy, guys. There's our abandoned rescue Ford. Alright, let's put it on a high and see how we do here in the snow. Not so hot, but we're still pushing through. Let's put in a low plus. Seems to be doing fine. It's not really spinning that much. And I mean, a truck this size, when you think about going off-road, I don't think you're really thinking about speed too much. but it's keeping pace just fine. No issues really keeping pace. Even in this deep snow that we're going through now, it's kind of breezing through it. If anything, in one sense, it's just going through no problem. We'll pop it back in automatic. And we're going to take a chance now to bring up the nighttime lights. I've always liked how the M181 lights turn out. Very precise. Yeah, they're not overpowered, they're not underpowered, you know. Some decent range, very clear. Let's pop it back into daytime. One thing I can say for sure without a doubt about the M181 series of trucks, including this one, Max Mike doesn't seem to put anything out that isn't ready to be out in public. I believe he tests the mods quite a bit. I think now he has some people that beta test with them as well before they release officially. And it shows in the work once it hits mod.io. It's something that you can feel confident downloading and put into the test, because you know that it's a quality truck. You know that the majority of bugs that can be easily spotted or fixed are now spotted and fixed, both, which is huge. So we're going to put this in a low as we enter the mud pit here in the torture test. The other thing I've always loved, and I can't stress this enough, is just how balanced his trucks are. Too many times you see mods pop up on mod.io that you can just breeze through everything. And then you have the opposite end, which is M181 edition mods, JBE as well, to name a few, and there's others that keep the realism in the game and keep the balance aspect of the game there, while providing you just, you know, a new truck to use, a new, more realistic truck, I guess you would say, a truck with more options, which I think, if anything, the mod creators should be trying to make the simulation a lot more immersive for you, as opposed to just giving you something that makes your missions and contracts super easy. If everything was easy in this game, where would the fun be in it, and why would you spend as much time as you do in it? And it's trucks just like this that really balance it out between, you know, the stock vanilla trucks and mods. It's really this, the M181 trucks, JBE, etc. They stand right in the middle, in my opinion. And we still haven't had to winch yet, which is pretty impressive. Even given these tree branches, which it seems as soon as we hit them, they just plop down and disappear. Which just is not a bad thing. We basically made it out. That is crazy. I can't believe the damage we've done with this truck. It is pretty crazy, the fact that it's this balanced yet not OP. It just works really well. High gear, you get to spin a little bit here in the mud. We'll pop it back in automatic and finish off by checking out the rest of the trail that we normally go through, seeing how it performs in that environment as well. But overall, I actually really enjoy this truck. It's a nice little scout. It has some utility with it, which is nice. It's not too fast, it's not too slow, it's not overpowered, it's not underpowered. Doesn't pierce your ears while you're hammering down on the throttle. The model quality is really nice. Interior is pretty well polished up as well. It's all around a solid model. We'll put in a little plus here as we go through this little pile of snow. Every time. Even look at this, like, just looking at this truck just looks really nice, and there's not a whole lot else you could say outside of that. It's just a badass little truck. Kind of excited to see how it does in the snow down here, because most scouts do get hung up pretty bad in it. But I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit different for this one, based on the way it performs everywhere else throughout this torture test. And here's the moment of truth. Oh yeah, it's pushing through. It's not slowing down near as much as most of the other trucks that go through here do. And that is it, guys. So, mod link is going to be in the description as always. 10 out of 10 recommend checking this out. I have a good feeling that if it's not on console now, it probably will be later. And if it does make it to console, this is a truck you need as a console mod. I promise you, you need it. Download it, check it out, play with it, and comment below and let me know what you think about it, guys. We'll catch you with the next one.